Well, good morning and welcome to our thought for the week. Well, I want to start off by asking you the question that's on everybody's lips at the minute. Have you put up your Christmas tree yet? And I'm sure for many of you the answer at the minute is yes. Because we're looking just for that little bit of Christmas joy in our homes at the minute, aren't we? We're looking for the lights that we can put up and the delight that they bring whenever we get them into your house, and how much nicer and warmer your house can feel whenever you've got all your Christmas decorations up. I have to confess that I haven't put mine up yet, but it's not going to be too long before I'll certainly have to put up with the one in my classroom in school, because the children are all really keen to get it up, and as they're telling me this year, the rules are that you have to put it up early, because we're all this year wanting Christmas to come more than ever, because we need the happiness that it brings to our lives. And of course, as we bring that Christmas tree into our house, we will of course put the lights on it, and it is the light that will bring so much joy to us. And as Bob was talking to us just a few weeks ago about the light, we can feel at the minute that we need that more than ever. Things seem very dark, and it seems like we are living in the shadows at the moment. And we're really searching for something just to make us feel that this long, hard road has something in it to bring us some light and some joy. I just want to bring you a few thoughts this morning from this great little book, which is called Searching for Christmas, which I think is what we're all doing at the minute. We're just searching and waiting for Christmas to come. But in this book, the writer reminds us of the prophecy that Isaiah brought all those years before Jesus was ever to be born. Those words that we hear in the carol service at the beginning sometimes of the Christmas season, and we hear them perhaps at many carol services that we attend, and they're so wonderful every year. But if we listen to them this year, I think they'll resonate more than ever. From Isaiah chapter 9. The people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of the shadow of death, a light has dawned. For that is what Christmas brings to us. It brought us the light that we needed. And as we bring little pieces of Christmas into our homes again this year, and as we buy gifts and presents, hoping to bring some joy and happiness to people at this difficult time, we can remember that we are like those people in Israel were at that time. They were facing a national crisis. There had been economic devastation. They were facing problems at every turn. And how much do we feel the same as those Israelites at this time? And Isaiah brought these words to them to bring them some comfort. And how much more for us who have already known that Christmas happened, that this wonderful thing that Isaiah was talking about coming has already passed. And we know that we have that light that came into the world. And even though at the moment it may seem like we're living in the shadows, that light has not gone out. And that light is still there for us. And as Isaiah went on to say, this child that came was going to mean so much for everyone. As this verse again that I always love hearing at Christmas time. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. And we think about the wonders of those 4 titles that were given to Jesus at this time. And we know and we can trust that those titles still exist for him today. He is our wonderful counselor. He is our mighty God. He is our everlasting Father. And he is the Prince of Peace. And although things may be difficult at the minute, we can find in Christmas not only a little bit of joy perhaps to bring into our house with our decorations and our little bit of light with the Christmas tree lights going on. But we can find that child who came and who was all of those wonderful things for us, and who is all of those wonderful things for us. And even though at the minute it may seem that we are living in the shadows, he is still there, and he is still all those wonderful things for us. So as we search for Christmas this year, I pray that you will find that Christmas in your heart, as Jesus is there and is wanting to still be all of those things that Isaiah promised that he would be for us.